Hi, I'm Mike Recchi from SARDI, a division of Primary Industries and Regions South Australia. I'm here today to talk to you about how you sample for Candidatus, Libobacter, solanacearum. It is also known as CLSO, and more commonly you're going to know it as the cause of zebra chip. So what we've got here is 300 tubers of potatoes, which is what you need to do a worthwhile test. What we're going to go through is the process of how we sample this to actually submit the sample to SARDI for testing. What you'll get in your kit is everything you need to do the job. So the first thing that you'll have in here is a bag with a corer in it and a cover for the sharp tip so that you don't damage yourself, so you keep that. And I'll show you how to use the corer in a second. I'll just show you what else is in the bag. So there are 6 bags in there that are already barcoded and have a desiccant in them. So they make up the test. So what we're going to do is we're going to put cores from 50 tubers in each one of those bags. How do we go about taking the cores? So what we do is we pick up our first potato. Now we need to sample right on the stolen attachment point. It's very critical that you sample right on the stolen attachment, as you can see there, which is where the potato hooks onto the potato plant, because this is where we're going to get the best detection of the bacterium. So we get the corer, we push the corer right in, we then pull it back and the core is inside there. Now we don't have to push that core in, we just pick up the next potato tuber and we do the same process, snap it back and it will push the first one in. So we continue to do that for 50 tubers. So we've done 48 tubers, so we've got 2 more to go. And that's our 50th tuber. So as you can see now, 50 cores actually fills the vial. So that's a good cross check. You can actually just fill a vial because that will give you about 50 tubers, because it's a very consistent sampling technique. So you know that you've done the right amount then. So once you've done that, you tap that to put the last core into the bottom. You undo this and then you put them into these bags. Now on these bags there's 2 sides. There's no writing and there's writing. It's very important that you put it down the side with the writing, because these are desiccant bags which are going to preserve the sample. They're going to dry the sample out in transit to SARDI. And it's very important because potatoes are full of nutrients, which is good for us, but it also means lots of pathogens can grow on them. So the desiccant will preserve them. So once you've done that, you then continue to do the next 5 bags with 50 tubers in each of those bags, and that completes the sampling. Okay, so we've prepared our 6 bags with 50 cores in each bag. So what you need to do before you send them off to us, because it's a desiccant pack, it's very important that it's sealed properly, or else you're going to get moisture potentially coming from outside. So with these zip seal bags, it's always a good idea to run your finger, and you'll hear a little click often as it goes to the end, just to run it both ways and you know it is absolutely sealed. You put that in with your other 5 bags, sit that there, and we also request that you send us the corer back. I'm not going to wash it here today, but give it a quick rinse with some detergent before you put it in the bag and send it back to us. You'll get a new one when you do your next sample. Okay, got that nicely sealed. And whilst the desiccant will protect these from decay, and that's its aim, you dispatch them the day that you take the samples. Send them straight to SARDI. You can either send them in an express post bag or an overnight courier. Both methods will suffice. The CLSO test was developed with funding from Hort Innovation using potato industry levy funds. Why was the test developed? Because it's an important biosecurity pathogen, and that if it's detected in Australia, which it's not currently, it will have serious implications for the potato industry. By detecting it early through surveillance, it gives us our best chance to manage this important pathogen.